All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we got another video for you guys on Raiders Daily. If you like daily Las Vegas Raiders content, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Appreciate all the love on the channel thus far. So, dude, here's the thing. Last season, the Raiders made the playoffs. And were they supposed to make the playoffs heading into the season? No. Not... I guess it depends on who you ask, but you could say that about anything. I think the Raiders greatly exceeded expectations last season. What did they do this year? Damn, bro. They made move after move after move after move. And especially, like, the Davante Adams trade was money, and we'll talk about that in just 1 second. But even in the draft, like this, the GM, the head coach, just the entire coaching staff in general, the players, it just seems like a total vibe. It seems, honestly, like everybody and everything is clicking together. And so, if, like, you guys know my thoughts, have been watching my videos last couple of weeks, I think they're going to make a deep playoff run. I really, genuinely think they're going to make a deep playoff run. But even, let's take a look at the draft. Bro, you go out, you trade for Davante Adams. You get rid of your first and second round pick in this year's draft. Dude, they had a phenomenal draft, with their best pick being in the 3rd round. Their lowest pick was in the 3rd round, and they had a top 10 draft, in my opinion, easily. Easily a top 10 draft. There's no dispute. So, I know they know what they're doing. If you guys watch my They're Playing Chess Not Checkers video, I'm just so big on top to bottom, everything in this organization so far in the last, even just last year, what they were able to make out of last season with everything they went through. But, like, dude, the resilience, the determination, the aggressiveness, I'm just loving what the Raiders have been able to establish thus far. It's still May, bro. It's still May. That's crazy. So, last season, let's take a look at the Raiders, all right? They had the 6th most passing yards in the league. They had 36 passing touchdowns. Or was it 36 TDs? No, 36. They had 36 touchdowns. For some reason, I can't remember if it was passing, rushing, or both, which is actually, like, really annoying. But anyways, essentially, you had a clear top 10 offense in the league. And in touchdowns, they were, like, one of the worst. One of the worst in the entire league. So, what did they do? Well, you go out, you pick up Davante Adams. And so what's Davante Adams going to do? He's going to command a lot of attention. This dude, wherever he is on the field, the DBs, the cornerbacks, the safeties, the line, like, everybody wants to have at least an idea of where is Davante Adams before every single play. So he's going to get double teamed. Even if he's not necessarily getting double-teamed every single play, they're going to be more aggressive on his side of the field. So that's another reason why I'm so big on the Raiders going out and making another move, whether it's Will Fuller, a very impressive deep threat, or, even like a risk like Julio Jones, Odell Beckham Jr. It's not something they need to do. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. Keelan Cole, Demarcus Robinson, I like those two moves a lot. We'll see what they end up doing. But Davante's going to get doubled a lot, dude. And even if he's not getting double-teamed, like I said, there's going to be a ton of attention, a ton of pressure going his way. So you have Davante Adams, where he's just going to command so much. And before we even get into it, the Raiders, who was the last elite Raiders wide receiver? I can't think of one just off the top of my head for some reason. Who's, like, even the best wide receiver Derek Carr's played with? Derek Carr has never had a dude to Davante Adams' caliber. I would go as far to say Derek Carr hasn't even had a guy close to Davante Adams' skill set or skill level. Like, Derek Carr, what was it, 38 touchdowns in 2 seasons at Fresno State. Not only do they have a connection, which is just extra bread, or extra butter for the bread, they just finally got a wide receiver 1, undisputed. This dude can change games, he can change seasons, he can change franchises. As you kind of saw, with Aaron Rodgers, just Mr. MVP, just throwing darts, throwing dimes, throwing tutties right to Davante Adams. It was it was crazy. I mean, he really just elevated his game. I mean, when he first got into the league, there was hype around it, but it's not like, yeah, like he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Like he's going to be he's going to be a top dude, undisputed. He had to work for it. You know, he had to rise his way up of the ranks. So Davante is the definition of consistency. He's a beast. He's an animal. He's everything. So you've got him going to be getting a lot of double teams, going to be just getting a lot of defensive attention. Darren Waller has been, I would say, in Derek Carr's career, the most consistent or the most reliable option that he has had. That's what I would view him. Well, Darren Waller, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be getting a ton of touchdowns. He's going to be getting a ton of looks, a ton of catches, a ton of yards because Davante is going to be having so much attention. So defenses have to worry about Davante, who can do everything at his level, at his position. Then you have to worry about Darren Waller, who pretty much the same thing. And then Hunter Renfrow, even in just his short NFL experience, this dude is Mr. Consistency. Literally Mr. Consistency. So he's in the slot. He's doing his thing. Then you've got, we'll see who wide receiver 2, or I guess wide receiver 3 technically is going to be. You know, is it going to be deep threat Keelan Cole? Like really fast Keelan Cole? Is it going to be Demarcus Robinson, who, you know, as I alluded to in past videos, it's small sample size, but statistically speaking, the deep threat, he is like really above average deep balls. You know, I guess Patrick Mahomes probably played a little bit of a role in that as well. But like I said, it's a very, very, very small sample size. You got Josh Jacobs. You got White. Like, there's so many threats on this offense. And, you know, the video isn't about the defense, but just a quick touch-up on the defense. They're phenomenal. Like, the moves they made was phenomenal. There's still some holes. You know, there's still, or I guess holes is probably the wrong word, but like, you know, they could maybe use another linebacker depth piece. They could maybe use another cornerback depth piece. But the hope is a lot of these guys like Perryman continue to dominate. You know, Double D continues to just like really impress, and he was just a rookie last season, so we'll see what Double D can do. You've got guys like Rock Ya-Sin, who just 25 years old, a lot of hype, a lot of potential around him. Anthony Averett, you know, the safety position's looking sexy as well. The line's looking phenomenal with Crosby and Jones there. So, I mean, this Raiders team, dude, I'll make these videos and I'll say, why not Super Bowl? Like, literally, why not? I genuinely, give me a reason right now. If you're not a hater, but if you're, you know, maybe you view yourself as more of like a realist, you know, and you don't think the Raiders can win the Super Bowl, go ahead, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear why you don't think so. But the way I see this squad, like, why the hell not, dude? I've said this, say it again. If you can get past the AFC West, you're looking pretty freaking good, man. So that's it for today. Got to go watch this Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, hit that sub button as always. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.